Hi, this is Gary with MACMOST.com. Let me show you how you can play background sounds on your Mac using a built-in feature to help you focus or drown out other noise. MACMOST is brought to you thanks to a great group of more than 1,000 supporters. Go to MACMOST.com/Patreon. There you could read more about it, join us, and get exclusive content and course discounts. Starting in macOS Ventura, Apple includes a built-in feature to play background noise or sounds on your Mac. To access this, all you need to do is go into System Settings. This is an accessibility feature, so go to Accessibility and then choose Audio. One of the sections under Audio is Background Sounds. So before you turn it on, choose a background sound. Click the Choose button here. Now there are just a few that Apple includes, but not all of them are downloaded. You'll see a little trash can icon if it's already downloaded, so you can remove it from your Mac. And you'll see a download button if it's not yet there. So you can just click that and it will download that sound. Then you can choose which one you want. So let's just start with the basic balanced noise. Select OK, and then you could set a volume. You can adjust this after you turn on background sounds. Then you also have the option to turn off background sounds when your Mac is not in use. So when it's locked or the screensaver starts. So once you have that set up, you just turn this on and you'll hear the background sound. While the sound is on, you could adjust the volume to get it just right. You could also choose a new background sound and it will just change to that. So for instance, here is a bright noise and then I'll switch to the other four as well. Now note these will play through whatever device you have chosen for the rest of your Mac sound. So they could be through your Mac's speakers, or they could be through AirPods or external audio devices, whatever it is you normally have your Mac set to play sound through. Now if you think it's hard to access this by going into System Settings and then Accessibility and then going into here to turn it on and off, well, there's an easier way. If you go to Control Center in System Settings, then you can look under the Other Modules section, and there's a section for hearing. You could turn on the hearing control in the menu bar or the Control Center or both. Here it is in the menu bar, and if I click it, you can see one of the things that appears here is background sounds. So I could turn it on or off here and even change which one is being used. And then likewise, since I have it set to appear in Control Center as well, and you could use that button right there to access the same controls. So that makes it very easy to turn on and off, especially if sometimes you listen to music or watch videos. You can easily access it here in the menu bar. So you could switch it off, listen to something else, and then switch it back on again when you need to concentrate on writing or other work. Now, of course, there are other options in using this built-in feature. For instance, if you subscribe to any streaming music service like Apple Music, you'll often find that if you search for background sounds or ambient sounds or all sorts of other terms like that, it will come up with various different albums that either have sounds or very gentle music or noise or some combination of those. So maybe if you don't have Apple Music, you can use Spotify for this. Or perhaps if you don't have any of those, you can bring your own CDs or music purchased elsewhere into the Music app and play it there. This is particularly useful if you're in a noisy environment, like in a workspace where you can hear other people around you, or a public space like a coffee shop, and you want to put in your AirPods or wear your headphones and drown out the noise around you while you work. It's far more effective than just using noise cancellation by itself, and it's especially useful if you don't like to use music while you work, but you do need something to be able to cancel out all that noise around you. Some people even find it useful in a completely quiet environment to have the white noise there to help them concentrate. So give this feature of macOS a try. Hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, click the thumbs up button below to let me know. I publish new tutorials each weekday. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out.